It's a red card! You don't see where the goalkeeper is. You need to get some more money out, Robbie.
Hello boys and girls, so this is the last video of 2019, the last video of the decade, but when you're watching it, it will be a brand new year. And what way to start the brand new year than Arsenal versus Manchester United? Now, it may not be the fixture of old, it may not have that intensity that it used to have, because both of us were always fighting for titles, but it's Arsenal v Manchester United, one of the biggest fixtures in the calendar. I cannot wait for this game. I know people will sit there and say that we lost last time out against Chelsea, we never beat Bournemouth, but if you have not seen improvements in those two performances, then I suggest you don't bother talking. Go to bed and wake up in another year or another decade. I don't really care, because I can see changes starting to happen. Let's look at the Chelsea game, right? For 83 minutes, we done everything right. Okay? An error that Leno 9 times out of 10 deals with. The cross in the box, punches it clear, no problems whatsoever. And then the winning goal for Chelsea. I've watched it back. Mustafi, what are you doing? All right? This is one of the things that I feel that Mikel Arteta will bring with him, is the cynical fouls. Manchester City are brilliant at it. Liverpool are good at it. When you need to break up play, when you need to stop things from happening, you make fouls. You stand over the ball. You do the ugly side of the game. And like I said, Liverpool, Man City, they all do it. The only time I can remember us honestly doing it this season was Guendouzi, when Saka broke for Crystal Palace and he practically rugby tackled him in his own half. Worth the yellow card all day long. Mustafi, all right, he needs to be touch tight. Draw the foul, make the foul. You know, if Abrahams goes to spin him, pull him down. You're in your own half. All you're getting is the yellow card. You've got the likes of David Luiz and that behind you as well. But what he does is he allows him to turn. And even then he doesn't approach him and keep him away from the box, get the foul, do anything. He retreats back and back and back and back, and to the point where you now can't foul him, because now it's dangerous. There could be a free kick, a penalty, etc, etc. It's that simple, you know, simple little things like that. In the second half, Chelsea had a lot of the ball. They were the better side. But let's look realistically. Did they test us in that second half? Tammy Abrahams had one header straight at Leno. Apart from that, there was nothing. Nothing at all. The game plan was perfect. But we just run out of legs. And those are little things that Mikel Arteta will pick up and learn from as he goes along. This game, like I said, it's Manchester United. For some strange reason, Manchester United fans have this real air of confidence about them going into this game. That they're going to beat us 3, 4, 5-0. I've seen some people talking about. There's some familiar faces that you and I know very well that are going into this game very cocky. Like they're Liverpool or Man City. I can understand those sides, even Leicester, coming into this game and having arrogance and, you know, a cockiness about them. But Manchester United, really? Come on, man. You're only 7 points ahead of us. And we've had an absolutely dreadful season. The worst in our Premier League history. And like I said, you're 7 points ahead of us. But yet you're acting like you're 30 points ahead of us and you're Liverpool at the top of the table. You're not. We've both had a crap season. We're both playing crap. It's as simple as that. So relax yourselves. Because last year, when we went into the league game at the Emirates, I remember the same people being cocky and arrogant. And that come back to bite you in the arse, didn't it? So I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait for the game. New Year's Day, nighttime kickoff. The Emirates should be rocking, and I am looking forward to it. Team selection is going to be key, and this is what I would go with for the game against Manchester United. Starting off in goal, Leno. Pretty straightforward decision. Doesn't matter about the mistake. We all need to get behind. It'd be nice if the faithful sing his name and really start to lift him going into this game. And I stand by what I said, that Leno is a better goalkeeper than David De Gea. De Gea has been unbelievable in the Premier League, but for the last couple of years, he's not the player he once was. Sorry, that's my opinion. End of. Going to move into the defence. First of all, on the right-hand side, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, and he has been absolutely brilliant in the last few weeks. And I've gone over this right-back position, and it's something that Mikel Arteta has clearly learned from Pep Guardiola. And it seems to be benefiting Maitland-Niles because he's playing really, really well. So, straightforward decision, Maitland-Niles. In the centre-backs, this is where we're going to have some selection headaches because Callum Chambers, unfortunately, it looks like he may well have done his ACL and he will be out for the rest of the season. And that is so, so unfortunate. I feel that he's been the best one at the back. So to lose him, it's not great. Rob Holding, not played a lot of minutes, only just coming back from another little niggling injury. So he won't play, same as Mavropanos and Mustafi. Keep him away from the team. It's as simple as that. So first of all, I'm going to go with David Luiz. And I felt he had a really good game against Chelsea, one of his best ones. And yeah, I've got no problem with him playing there whatsoever. Alongside him, I'm going to go with Sokratis. Missed the game against Chelsea because he went off injured against Bournemouth. I think he will be back. He is in full training, so he should be fine. And those are our only options, I'm afraid. So that's what we're going to have to go with. In the left-back position, I'm going to go with the young lad Saka. And you know what? He hasn't been doing too bad. Getting forward, not as threatening as I would like. Looked absolutely out on his feet going into those last few minutes against Chelsea. But overall, given the fact that he's not actually a left back, he's done pretty well. So that's what I'm going to go with. Now, the two that sit in front of the four. First of all, Lukas Herrera. And for me, he was my man of the match against Chelsea. He was absolutely superb. And do you know what? The more I see of him, the more I think he's a defensive midfielder and not a number 10. Who would have known, eh? Yeah, he's going to have to be, you know, at his best again. It'd be interesting to see what Manchester United lineup is. There's talk that Paul Pogba has not travelled. So that would be a boost for us. McTominay's injured. But yeah, whoever's in there, yeah, Lukas Torreira is going to have to be on it. So that's what I'm going to go with. Now, alongside him, Granit Xhaka, a lot of people saying that the reason why he missed the Chelsea game was because he is leaving. But it turns out he was ill. Now, he has trained. And I will, you know, put my head on the line and say that I think he will start. Because if he is fit and he is ready, Mikel Arteta will clearly play him. So it's as simple as that. Granit Xhaka. Now we're going to move into the attacking three and I'm going to make a few changes. First of all, on the right-hand side, I'm going to go with Nicolas Pepe. And yeah, Reiss Nelson hasn't done bad at all in the last couple of weeks. Chelsea done all right, especially in the first half. But Nicolas Pepe, I want to see him out on that left-hand side. Manchester United, be interesting to see who they play there. They got a young lad that has been playing. So if he starts the game, let's see how Pepe does against him. And of course, if it's not him, it'll be Luke Shaw. So yeah, I'm going to go with Nicolas Pepe all day long. Now, on the left-hand side of that three, I'm going to go with Gabriel Martinelli. Back from injury, he is in training and I will have him start this game. He could cause Manchester United all sorts of problems. So that's what I'm going to go with. In the middle of that three, I'm going to go with Mesut Ozil. And you know what? Last couple of games, he's been really, really good. And Mikel Arteta said that he could get the best out of him. And it's starting to show already. That first 60 minutes or so against Chelsea, Mesut Ozil was majestic. It was a beautiful, beautiful performance. And it was a joy to watch. So yeah, I'm going to start him in there as well. Now, up front as the main striker, Pierre, Emerick, Aubameyang. I'm bringing Lacazette out. Last couple of games, he's just not firing. I know he probably only needs a goal to get himself going, but he's had chances and I want to see that ball put in the back of the net with the chances we're creating. So there's no better person than Aubameyang. There's talk this week that he wants a transfer in January, wants to go to Barcelona, etc., etc. It's all paper talk. It's as simple as that. Stop listening to the paper talk. stop listening to what they've got to say, because it isn't true. Aubameyang's not come out and said anything of the sort. And you look at his performance against Chelsea, does that look like a player that's trying to engineer a move out of the door? Come on, man. You know, maybe he will go eventually. Maybe we won't let him run down his contract. But right now, don't tell me he doesn't want to be here and he doesn't want to play for the club, because he does. It's as simple as that. So I will have him up front as the main striker. So there we go. That is it. That is the preview. That is the predicted lineup. That's what I would go with. As usual, let me know in the comments section whether you agree or disagree. What would you go with? What is your starting lineup if it is different to mine? Like I said, it's the end of the decade, the last of the year 2019. Massive thank you to every single one of you who have been with me on this journey. And there's so much more to come in 2020, trust me. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button and smash a like on this video. So we'll wait and see. There's going to be a player ratings after the Man United game. There's going to be another episode of Blood Brothers. The game against AFTV is on there. And yeah, we've got a cup final to look forward to. DTFC on the 12th of January. I can't wait. I can't announce who we're playing yet, but we're already there. Simple as that. So yeah, I'll see you next year. I'm out of here.